Hey, how are you doing? I'm Sam Millison. I'm a 15-year-old filmmaker from the UK, and recently I have quit my online business to go all in on filmmaking simply just because I enjoy doing filmmaking so much more. And in the past couple of days, or at least for this week anyway, it's Wednesday right now, so Monday, Tuesday, and this morning too. I've basically been 100% fully disciplined and consistent with what I'm supposed to be doing, with my routine and my schedule and everything. And honestly, like most of the time, it's never been like this. Most of the time, I've always slacked on one thing or another. But recently, I've been 100% basically fully disciplined, and I feel so happy recently. It's kind of made me realize like when you work hard and you actually put the work in, you're actually happier than when you're slacking, and when you're not doing the supposed hard work. Because I mean, I'll give you last night for example. I came home after rock climbing, which is I just love climbing, and so I was doing something I enjoy, and I came home, and I've been disciplined for the past for that day and the Monday too, and I just felt good. I just felt good, like I just felt like I was fulfilling my potential, and I felt happy with myself. There was no like secret guilt in me because I was able to be proud of myself for doing what I was supposed to be doing. And it's like I just kind of made a new friend at climbing just before, and I was in a good mood, and I was literally just like dancing around and singing and humming songs, just being happy. And it's probably one of the happiest times that I've had in the past couple of years, or at least as far as I can remember. And that's because I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, but then I think back to like summer this year, or last year, sorry. It's the start of 2025 now. And yeah, I think back to summer, and I wasn't really doing anything with my life. I was in what we would call a rut basically. I was addicted to video games. I wasn't really doing anything productive or anything like that with my life. It was just kind of like dead end direction in a way, and my mental health took a toll during that time. I didn't feel like I was reaching my potential every single day when I wasn't doing anything. I just felt, yeah, I just felt terrible. I mean, some people can live with that. A lot of people in life, I mean, they're happy with being normal and mediocre, and that's fine. But I mean, if you're on this video, you most likely aren't one of those people who are happy with being average. And for people like us, when we are acting like an average person, when we know we aren't supposed to be average people, it just makes us feel so terrible. And that terrible feeling is kind of like your body telling you and your mind telling you that you've got to do something different. Yet weirdly enough, a lot of the time when you feel bad and you feel terrible because you've just done something, you just not you've I don't know, relapsed on your bad habits, or you've done something bad, or you've not done the work. A lot of the time, those bad feelings and those bad emotions cause you to not do the good thing because you feel bad. Yeah, if you think about the times when you've done good stuff, or you've got a big win, like you've made a load of progress in one thing, or you know when you get like a big win and you get the results come through really fast after a load of hard work, you feel really good in the points. And those points where you suddenly got all the progress and all the results really fast, it's during those times when you feel the most motivated. With my old coaching business, the point, and I said this to my friend yesterday, the point where I was most motivated for this business to make money with it was after I got my first sale, because when you get the quick results, or not even the quick results but any results, you get those good positive emotions inside of you, and those positive emotions just make you even more motivated. Okay, and so when you work hard and you put the effort in, you get more motivation. Okay, and you get more free energy and free effort to put into doing more good things, and then it just ends up in a constant spiral, because you do one good thing and that makes you feel better, and so you do another good thing and it spirals up and up and up. But this also applies to when you're doing bad things too. Sorry. When you relapse on some habit that you want to like cut out of your life, when you skip out on the hard work you're supposed to be doing, or you procrastinate, you feel guilt, and guilt is a negative emotion, and that negative emotion inside of you, that just causes you to not want to confront your problems even more, and it ends up in a horrible downwards loop when you do the bad thing or you miss out on the work, and that makes you feel worse. And so because you feel worse, then you're less likely to do the work, and it spirals both ways. And so you've got to understand now, and I say this so much, you've got to understand now that when you do the hard work, it only becomes easier. Every time you do the hard work, you're not only doing the hard work, but you're also making the hard work easier for tomorrow's self. Yeah. And so just understand that you're actually at the hardest point right now. The present moment is always the hardest point. There's never going to be a harder moment in the future other than the present moment. Okay. And yeah, that applies constantly. I don't even know what I'm going into. It's some sort of philosophical thing I think I'm discovering, but the present moment is always the hardest point. The past is the past, and the future that isn't here yet. And so the present moment's the hardest moment. And so if you just get through this now, it's always going to be easier in the future because the future's in the future, if that makes sense. But yeah, doing the hard work, it makes you happy. It's as simple as that. And I think you probably instinctively know this too. And I hope this video is it kind of works as a wake up to this. But yeah, man, I hope this video is going to help you. And yeah, thank you for watching until the end. I'll see you in the next one.